NIC BASKETBALL. Salty afternoon. Cardinal men, women battle, fall short versus nationally ranked Salt Lake teams. In this league, there's no such thing as a break. Not even for a second. Face one top 5 team. Another is waiting next. That's life in the scenic West Athletic Conference for North Idaho College right now. NIC sophomore Von Weems, who leads the NJCAA with 29.5 points per game, scored a game-high 34 for the Cardinals, 11-7, 1-2 SWAC, who battled back from an early 14-point deficit to cut the lead to 61-60 with 5-4 remaining before falling to fourth-ranked Salt Lake 80-69 on Saturday at Raleigh Williams Court. The preparation we had all week was great, Weems said. Coach Fred Brown preaches play off of 2 feet all the time, and I feel like that when I'm doing that. I'm at my best and the most explosive I can be on the court. We've got a lot of new bodies, and some of the guys just don't know how tough this league is, NIC's men's coach Corey Simon said. You can't play from behind in this league. This league is so deep and good, and they're a top 20 team in the country. You get down 12 in the first 5 minutes, and it's tough to come back. Salt Lake is 14-5, 2-2. In the women's game, NIC's freshman Esmeralda Galindo scored 31 points for the Cardinals, 9-8, 1-2 SWAC, who fought back from an early 21-7 deficit before the 19th-ranked Bruins, 14-4, 3-1, pulled away late for a 71-61 win. NIC faces snow on Thursday in Efren, Utah. The Badger men are the top-ranked team in this week's NJCAA poll. Salt Lake jumped out to a 16-4 lead 4:55 into the game and led by as many as 14 in the first half before the Cardinals rallied to cut the deficit to 39-33 at halftime. Weems had 20 of his 34 in the second half. They're so talented, and Corey does a good job of getting Weems opportunities, said Salt Lake coach Dave Rice, the former UNLV coach. We really keyed on him, and he still had 34 points. They're so deep, and they've got so many guys that can beat you. Von's a special player, Simon said. He can score without the ball, and Coeur d'Alene got to see the best 2 players in the country with Salt Lake's Xavier Edmonds going to TCU. He's arguably the best player in the country, and our community got to see 2 of the best players. Edmonds led Salt Lake with 21 points. Mason Bendinger shot 7 of 9 for 16 points for the Bruins, who lost in overtime to the College of Southern Idaho on Wednesday in Twin Falls. Weems also had 7 rebounds and 3 assists for the Cardinals. He can do everything, Rice said. He can make a 3-pointer, so you've got to close the space around him, and then he'll go by you. He's strong in finishes and a multi-level scorer. He's a very talented player, and Corey utilizes him really well. Salt Lake. Mason Bendinger 7-9, 1-116. Luke Smelly 0-1, 2-2. Sam Sivulich 1-5, 0-3. Cohen Collier 1-6, 0-3. Xavier Edwards 5-11, 10-10, 21. Trey Brown 1-4, 2-4. K. Bryce 0-0, 0-0. Ethan Copland 5-11, 1-215. Shudi Amanosak 3-56, 3-411. Alvin Jackson 1-2, 2-5. Davin Carlson 0-0, 0-0. Totals 24-55, 21-23 North Idaho. Von Weems 10-19, 13-14, 34. Nequin Brown 1-6, 3-7-5. Tayshawn Colvin 1-2, 0-2. Ja'Cory Irvin 1-1, 0-1-2. Bryce Henry 3-7, 0-2-8. Dane Dew 0-1, 0-0. Dace Pleasant 2-5, 3-5-8. Sam Marbury 1-3, 1-3-4. Hatoko Wynyard 0-0, 0-0. Ajayi Simmons 2-5, 2-6. Totals 21-49, 22-34, 69. Halftime. SLCC 39-33. 3-point goals. SLCC 11-34, Bendinger 1-2, Smelly 0-1, Stavulich 1-4, Collier 1-5, Edmonds 1-4, Brown 0-2, Copeland 4-10, Anosik 2-4, Jackson II 1-2, NIC 5-26, Weens 1-6, Brown 0-5, Colvin 0-1, Henry 2-3, Dew 0-1, Pleasant 1-4, Marbury 1-3, Simmons 0-3. Rebounds: SLCC 24, Collier 7, NIC 32, Weems, Henry 7. Assists: SLCC 11, Smelly, Edmonds, Anovsik 2, Nice 10, Weems, Marbury 3. Team fouls: SLCC 29, NIC 18. Fouled out: Civulich, Collier. WNBA, Salt Lake 71, North Idaho 61. The Cardinals fell into a 21-7 hole after the first quarter, but outscored the Bruins 19-7 to cut it to 28-26 at halftime. With the game tied 51-51, Salt Lake's Annika Russell-Brown hit a three-pointer to give the Bruins the lead for good with 5:4 remaining. Our ladies played extremely hard, NIC coach Nathan Kovatal said. In that second quarter, after starting the way they did in the first, it would have been easy for a lot of teams to pack it in, but I haven't seen that from this team this year. I knew we fight back, but where I'm struggling to get them is that with Essie, Galindo in the starting lineup. How to get them to play off her and let Essie be Essie, and make sure others are involved. It was an extremely gritty performance.